What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about, or if you're coming back from my other video, then you would know. In this video, I'm talking about how I didn't come from an affectionate home, but now my home is affectionate, and how to like deal with that. Cause y'all, my conversation before had me thinking of this, and then this is what's prompted this video. But I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, yo, I really did not come from like an affectionate home. Like, we said goodnight. I remember saying goodnight to each other. It wasn't every night. It wasn't every night that we said goodnight, but I do remember saying goodnight sometimes. I know my mom was like more affectionate on like when we were sick. She gave a little bit more effort. But other than that, like, it wasn't hugs and kisses all the time. Not all the time. Not every day. It wasn't I love yous all the time. And like the I love yous, I can't remember when it was, like when we used to say it, but wasn't all the time. And I had came across like a TikTok video of somebody that had said that, and I was like, and it had me thinking like, yo, I don't think I came from an affectionate home. And it's crazy because I remember me saying like, I remember when I was a kid, I used to say I love you and want to hug and kiss and like be around my mom. But then after a while, if you know, you know, that wasn't really that wasn't really lasting that long. But yeah, so now it had me thinking like back to my childhood. I'm like, wow, I used to do it, but then, you know, that didn't last that long. And I never really peeped it, because then when I got older to be like in a relationship and stuff, I'm really like, I'm not clingy, but I can be clingy. Like I could be around my man all the time. I don't mind it. We could be like Velcro, hugged up, laid up, you know, and I'm okay with that. That's not a problem. Do the touchy-feely, kissy, lovey-dovey, public affection, like I could do all of that. But I never got that. I don't know where that has to be from God, because I didn't get that from my parents. So I'm just looking like, and it's not something that I'm like yearning for, because I know sometimes, you know, how you grow up, sometimes people like look for that type of stuff. I'm not yearning for none of that. It's just, that's just how I naturally am. Like if I'm into you, because for me to be with somebody, I gotta be into you. It can't, if I'm not into you some way, somehow, it's not gonna work. It ain't like, oh, you can have money, I'm just into you. No, money does not do a thing for me. It has to be some type of connection for me to want to even like entertain you. So, but once I do entertain you, then I could talk to you every single day. I could not talk to you every day. Like, I would prefer, you know, if we starting to get serious, but I could talk to you every single day, and conversations can be, you know, like good. It's not nothing that's going to be like dry conversations for real, or be with you every day. If that's the case, I could live with you. Like, so me showing like all this affection, I really don't know where that kind of comes from, because again, it's not something that I'm yearning for. It's just what I do. I'm not gonna lie, before I had my first daughter, before I had my first child, I was kind of low key like nervous. Like, what if I can't not love the child, but it was like show emotion. Like, I always like, because in my household, it was I couldn't really express my emotions like that. So I was nervous, like, I'm gonna be able to like love this child the way they needed to be loved. I don't know. That's the only way I could put it. I don't know how to say it without saying it like that. But it was like, am I gonna be able to be affectionate towards them? Am I gonna be able to...
Taking a little break from the content, and I just want to introduce my ebook. I made an ebook, y'all, for anybody who has ever been in an eviction. Okay? If you ever had an eviction report to your credit report or to your secondary credit reports, and you're trying to apply to an apartment or to a complex, you're going to need this ebook. You're going to need this ebook, okay? Listen. I understand. I get it. I've been evicted. I've had it. I've been evicted and tried to apply to another apartment, got denied. Whether it was 5 years ago or it was a year ago, this information that I have in this ebook, y'all, is going to blow your mind. It is going to allow that eviction to not report anymore, because it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be reported in any way. It is public information, or it's personal information. Even though it's public knowledge, it's personal information, and your personal identifiers connect you to that eviction, and if you do not give consent for that personal identifier to be used to connect you to that, it should not be reporting. So in my ebook, y'all, I even have a short video to show you exactly the steps that I took on how to execute this. I have an email dedicated directly to this ebook. So if you have any issues, run into any issues, you can just email me and I'll help you out as a lifetime type of thingy. Y'all, I'm here to help people, and I believe in spreading the knowledge. And this knowledge helped me. I did all this research on my own, y'all. It helped me get my eviction removed and helped me get into my new apartment. No cap. Because I just got evicted in 2023? No, 2024. I just got evicted in 2024. And in 2025, y'all, I am in a new apartment. I would have never been able to do that without using this information in this ebook. If you are like me or have been like me or know somebody that's like me, don't forget to comment. Don't forget to click below. It says eviction removal ebook. Okay, y'all? Comment below. Get that ebook and get that eviction removed so y'all can get into y'all new apartments. Okay? I am in a brand new place, y'all. If y'all see this video, I am in a brand new place in 2025. I got evicted in 2024. Do you understand what I'm saying to y'all? Do you understand what I'm saying to y'all? I'm not a type of person, like, I move in integrity. I'm not lying. I know ebooks is a little scary, but this information is here. And if you feel like you run into a bump in the road with this ebook or just with the whole process, y'all, I have a dedicated email that y'all can literally email me and I will help you every step of the way. Okay? So, don't forget to grab that ebook below. And this goes for any public record. This could be a bankruptcy. This could be a eviction. This could be for child support. It could be anything. Any public record, this is the same process that you would use to get it removed from your secondary credit reports and reporting and to get yourself into a new apartment. So if you think that this information is valuable or you know somebody that could use it, you could use it, or somebody that you know could use it, click that link below in the description box and purchase now.
Give them what they need in a sense. And it's crazy because I love babies. I love babies. Like, I love them. So I already knew, like, I would be a great mom because I've always had, like, that mothering spirit and that nature and just always wanting to take care of the kids and do stuff like that. So I knew when she came, it just like, I don't know if it was some type of connection I was feeling like I was supposed to feel beforehand. Like, I loved her, everything was cool. I think it wasn't surreal for me until she came out. I mean, my belly big, but it wasn't surreal, like, at that time or whatever. I don't know. It was so much stuff probably going on. That's probably what it was. And then when she came out, I love a baby down. I'm in your face. I'm dressing you up. We doing this. We doing that. I ain't gonna lie. Life was hitting sometimes, so it's kind of like I couldn't do everything that I wanted to do because I had to be at work and stuff like that. But I still took very good care of her. Do your hair, wash you up. Like, I never lacked on none of that stuff. Kissing and hugging and touching, and I love her. Like, all of that, she got all of that. It was never nothing. But I didn't realize how much I liked that until I came across that post on TikTok or Facebook. It was one of them. And I'm like, oh, wow, I don't think I did. So when she did come, everything was fine. And when I had my son, everything was fine. Like, so I never had the problem with, like, showing that type of affection to them, but I just know I didn't receive it. But at the same time, as they got older, see, now when they babies is different, but when they got older, I'm just like, is it gonna be the same? Because y'all, my kids, they say I love you literally, it could be like every other hour. And I'm like, I be twitching like, and then, because okay, I'm like an introvert too, so I just be liking to be chill and to myself, but I'm a parent. Like, I'm a mother, so like, what, I can't do that at the same time. So like, I don't mind my kids being around me, being like, they could be in a room with me and stuff like that. It just be when we all know as parents, like, when they get to doing all the other extra stuff, want to fight and argue, that be like, all right. But that's when you gotta tell them to get out. But other than that, it's like, I'm like, y'all say I love you a lot. A lot. I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. I love you, Mom. I love you, brother. I love you, brother. I love you, sister. And I'm just like, I never realized that was something that I really didn't get like that. Because they really say it and it's every day. It's not just, it's every day. They say I love you. I tell them every night, good night, I love you. I see you in the morning, ready for school. That's something that we say all the time. That's nothing. Like it's second nature to me. But I never realized how much I didn't get it. And that's crazy. Cause they don't even realize how much over socializing I'm doing. I be just wanting to be chill and in my own little like area and y'all be forcing me to talk. And I don't even mind. That's the thing. Like I don't even mind. I'm cool with it. I'll talk to them. You know how sometimes you gotta trick the kids, say certain stuff, make them think something up, so they won't bug you for the rest of the time. Um, we do hugs, we do kisses. I'm not gonna lie. Like I had an issue with them. Like when they would like let's say somebody fell or something hurt themselves. Y'all are the reason y'all hurt yourself because y'all done jumped off of the couch and I told you not to jump off the couch. So I'm more of like, that's what I told you, get up. I told you stop jumping on that couch. I'll say something like that, but they over there crying. So I did have to rub myself back with that. Like, don't get them a hug. I mean, I still would do it though. It's like I'll tell them, oh, come here, give you a hug, hold you, console you, kiss you, but then tell you like, I told you stop jumping on that couch. Or if you fall, I'ma laugh first. And if you crying, I'ma try to stop laughing. But then I'm gonna go back into I told you not to do it. Or but then I still would give that are you okay type of thing. So I just never it's like I give it but I did have to realize like, okay, yeah, it'd be a lot. I be doing I never really realized how much I be giving into like not how much I give into, but just how much they get from me that I did not get from my mom. And it's fine. Like this is not me complaining or nothing. This is just me realizing like nobody talks about if you didn't have an affectionate family, how you now grow an affectionate family. Sometimes it'd be overwhelming with the I love you, I love you, I love you. Especially when they do it, they could do it like they could do it like twice in 10 minutes, and I'd be looking like we just said I love you. Like I shouldn't be thinking like that, but I did. I did at one point, and I was like, I had to stop myself. Like they really. So, but that's like to me, that's like a confirmation too. Like you doing a good job because I wasn't saying it to my mom, and I know every 10 minutes, 6 seconds, whatever I leave. I would say I love you, but it was mainly like if you leaving, something like that. But no, they just be sitting here. They could be playing the game, playing their iPads. I love you. So yeah, y'all. How y'all deal with it? Like, how y'all deal with y'all not coming from an affectionate family? Or if y'all like me, comment below. Because I know I'm not the only one. But I think it's cool. I think it's pretty neat that, like I was saying, how, like, I'm an affectionate person anyway. And, like, that's nobody but God because I didn't learn it nowhere. So, it's unexplainable on how I got it. Like, it really is. And I really love that because they're not missing out on nothing, for real, for real. And I could tell, though, anyway, because of how they are, how they act. They're not missing out on anything. It'd be really me being in my head about, like, certain things that I can't provide, quote unquote, which could be, like, little small stuff. But it's not like my life is over and it's not like their life is over. So why am I tripping to have all this stuff done right now? And it'd be little stuff like maybe, like my daughter wants to get into gymnastics. And right now it would be too expensive because I'm the type of person that if one wants to do something, I got to do it for all of them. Or at least for the other one because he's in school. So it's like I don't want to get her started in something and not get him started in something. I want everybody to be equal. So if I can't get them both into one thing, I'm like, oh my goodness. So I kind of like don't do it. But yeah, y'all. I don't know. How y'all deal with it? Like, how do y'all deal with, like, or did you ever realize that you didn't come from an affectionate family? I really never peeped game until I seen that on Facebook. And I was like, wow, I didn't. I really didn't. And it didn't affect me, I guess, the way that I probably thought I would have because I don't look for it, like, from other people. I'm in my own world, my own little zone. But as long as my kids is good, man, that's all I really care about. I just want them to have better than me, be better than me. make sure that I'm teaching them the right things, teaching them the way that they should go. I mean, we all gonna have our own choices and make our own choices one day, which is fine. But as long as they have that foundation part, that's all I care about. As long as you're enjoying life, you don't have no ups and downs. I mean, you don't have no issues with me. I'm cool. And if you do, come to me. Right now they too young, but like I still allow them to be vocal about how they feel, and I make sure that we don't keep no secrets. I don't even play like not even no playing secret. No, nobody keep no secrets. You telling everything around here. Because when you start keeping secrets, that's when you invite other stuff that you don't want to invite in. But overall, they really are happy. They're taken care of. If anything, it just be little stuff that little kids want. You know, how, like you always go to a store and a kid want a toy. Every single time you go to the store, a kid want a toy. So if it's stuff is high right now, you can't get it. They be in their feelings. It be stuff like that. It don't be nothing that be serious. And I have to sometimes reel myself will it back in you're doing a good job. Like the kids tell you they love you every single day, unprovoked. They tell you good night every single day, unprovoked. They're happy to see you and be around you. There's no issues. Even when they get in trouble. A kid can forget so fast and go back. They want to be around me. It was with my mom, I didn't want to be around her. We was doing other stuff. I was rarely trying to be around my mom. I mean, she probably was dealing with her own stuff, and I understand that. But I'm just saying, I wasn't trying to be around her. They will be in this room all the time. It's no ifs, ands, or about that. They will be in a room. So, me seeing from where I came from to now, how they act is totally different. So that tells me that I'm doing something different. And sometimes I don't be seeing that. I'll be just looking at other little stupid stuff. Like I said, not being able to put them in gymnastics. That makes me feel away. If they want to be able to get a toy or something like that, or whatever the case is, just be able to go to the movies whenever, I want to be able to say yes. So that's what I'm actively working on now. Is providing that financial freedom for me and for them, and then setting them up so by the time that they get to be teens, they set up. I'll go through all of the hardship now. I'll do all of that hardship if it means that they get to have a smoother life. Because my life was not smooth at all. So it's I'm saying, okay, I know how to deal with that type. They don't. These kids ask me for every little thing. They ask me for everything. My daughter be asking me how to respond to her friends because her friend be saying stuff, or she'll just tell her friend you should make TikToks about just yesterday. I'll tell y'all this. She was like, you should make TikToks about God and not worry about boys. I was unprovoked, unprovoked. The girl didn't send it, but the girl had sent her a video about using some sound where they was cussing in it. My daughter only about to be 9, so why you listening to something? But everybody household is different, so she was listening to something, had a cuss word in it. It was talking about boys or something, and my daughter's response was, "You should be making TikToks about God because God loves you." A whole paragraph, just unprovoked. You need to do this, and this. And you don't need to be worried about boys. And she told me, and she read it to me, I was cracking up. But it warmed my heart inside because it's I'm definitely doing the right thing. I'm teaching y'all to, I tell her, when you have bad thoughts, talk to God, he'll remove it. I was and if the enemy try to bring it back, go right back to God. You don't even have to tell me. You can come to him if you want to, but you don't have to tell me. Talk to him. I want you to know I could do my best while you're here on this earth. I could be that vessel to make sure that I line you up while you're here on this earth because God trusted you with me. But as far as the spiritual stuff, Lord, I need him too. So I can't even help you on that. But just teaching them to pick him first, to know that it should be easy to go to God and not hard. You know what I'm saying? Get that into their mind now and not forcing it on them. I'm just telling them about it, and they're seeing how I'm doing certain things, so then they want to do certain things. They still kids, so it's not just, they're not all about God, but at the same time, that stuff pops up, and the more that you just keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, it's going to keep being drilled in their head. Like I said, it was so unprovoked. She sent that text message. Her friend was like, okay, The girl she be trying to watch certain stuff, and my daughter be like, she be setting her straight. Cause I told her, I said, look, we not followers around here, we leaders. So don't let nobody lead you into something. You lead the people into the good stuff, not the bad stuff. And I'm like, you shouldn't even be knowing, like, how does this little girl even know some of this stuff? But again, everybody's household is different, so kids are exposed to certain things. But I just want her to like all of the kids. I want them to make their own decisions and trust that their decision is good. And if they feel like that it's not, or if it come to be that it was a not so good decision, be okay in it. Like, be okay in what you chose, and then just do better next time. Own it, and then do better next time. Like, y'all gotta take accountability. I should definitely teach you that, because a lot of people don't do that. So it was just funny, like how I really just realized that I did not grow up in an affectionate home, and that's insane. That is insane, because I didn't peep game until now, but to see that my kids are flourishing differently shows that I'm doing something different, and that's really all that matters to me, because that's all I care about. I just want them to be good, because for me to go through all of the stuff that I go through or have had to go through, I would rather take on all that heat, put all of that on my back, everything on me, if it means that they get to have a better life. And as a parent, that's what you should do. I'll go through the whole thing. Not to say they won't go through their own, but it won't be none of the issues that I had. I'll tell you that right now. So yeah, y'all comment below if y'all feel like if y'all ever had, like, if you are that person who knows that like if you're that person that didn't come from an affectionate home, and if you have that affectionate family and you like, wait a minute, I didn't have this, and now you have to adapt to it. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll be back with another video.